Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I got one coming down to the depot. See what we get. Coming out of Atlanta, heading to Greenwood. Well, that one had a name on the front of it, but I couldn't tell what it was. Alright, these are the triple deckers, I think. They don't look like it. We got TTGX, ETTX. Yeah, these are double deckers, some of them. Bottom end, blue EOT on it. Got a flashing light on it. Alright, thank y'all. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we got the Advil switcher coming at us. He's on the side and he's got a stop signal at the north end. So he might be coming down going to shove this back up in the yard. Looks like he got some tank cars on there. That's unusual. Probably picks those up from the Hartwell Railroad. Hartwell Railroad finally built a connection to join up onto the CSX so they can do some interchanges and stuff. He might be coming down here going to go to Greenwood, but got another train coming, so he's got a stop signal now. Yeah, it looks like he's slowing up so he can drop the conductor off to line the derail and to line the switch. Now, I've gone down and taken close-ups of that derail. It's what you call a split rail derail. It's part of a switch and it just steers you out onto the ground. Sorry about that. Trying to look with my eyes to see if I see anything else that needs filming, and I take my eyes off the camera. Looks like we got some coil cars on there, some tank cars. The covered hoppers and the gondolas are normal stuff. The sun's awful warm today. We do have some clouds over us. I only seen one chemtrail cloud out here. So that says there's still chemtrail in us. Straight up between them trees there above the train is a chemtrail cloud, so that's number 2. Alright, my camera cut off. It says it's too full of film. They're fixing to shove this train back up in the siding. Alright, I cleaned some stuff on my camera. He's shoving back in the yard. We got a red car came down here to watch, I guess. They pulled up, they looked a little bit, now they're leaving. The grainers there go down to the grain silo down south of Railroad South. It's actually west of Elberton. Looks like scrap metal in those gondolas. Alright, he's gonna move up past the derail and then they'll stop it off and park it. He's probably got something down on the ground he looks at and he knows he can park it there and he'll be clear to derail. Otherwise, the conductor would normally talk him in. But the conductor's not here, it's just the engineer. The conductor's already left. He gone to the south end down there to line. No, he didn't line the switch. He walked up there. He probably hopped on the train. He's got to tie down some brakes or something. That's why he's not down there lining the switch. Alright, I'll get more when I see some activity. Alright, thank you. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It's 12:05 on a Friday afternoon on the 4th of July. And I've been down there for about 2 hours. I hear a train that way. It sounds like it's probably about 4 or 5 miles away out of Secession. I could barely hear the horn. It's a nice, beautiful, quiet day down here. Advil switcher crew is working. I haven't seen them. I missed the train earlier. I heard one blowing to the north of us, but when I got down here, he was a northbounder. He never came through. Alright, thank y'all. Alright, just blew at the crossing at the bottom of the hill, so he shouldn't be too long before he gets here. I'll get more. Hope you're having fun. It's not a really hot day, but it is warm. But we got a cool breeze, so it does feel comfortable. I've been sitting over there in the shade in the old picnic shelter that CSH doesn't use anymore. Alright, I'll get more when he gets here. Thank you. Alright, he's coming up around the corner. Let me step away from the railroad track. Pulling the grade. When he was blowing the horn, there's probably 3 engines and 5 cars past the bridge at the bottom of the hill. He's not going fast, y'all. I don't know what track he's going to be going down. He might be going in the siding, I don't know. I haven't seen any signals today. I hear a bunch of squeaking all of a sudden. He come to a stop. I don't know why. I'm going to shut this down till I get some activity, y'all. Alright, thank you. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, he's just still sitting there. I'm not going down any further because I had problems with the cops last time I was down there. I got a lawyer on getting this straightened out. Alright, thank y'all. Y'all, I don't know what he's doing down there. He stopped. He's not coming in yet. It's the Advil switcher, it looks like. He might have run Got off the locomotive, went across the street, and got me a Subway sandwich or something. It is lunchtime. Alright, thank you. I'll get more when I see more. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I hear them rolling up this way now. I've been sitting up here in the shade waiting for them to come on into Abbeville. Activity in Abbeville. Yeah, he's slowly making his way this way. Looks like the conductor's on the steps. Probably gonna get off, get his truck, go down, pick the engineer up when he rolls on up north, on south. Probably gonna put this train in the siding. Got the gondolas to pick up the granite over in Elberton. They got like 2 or 3 sheds working over there now. I'm not going to film that conductor too much. I don't think he likes being on film. He's gotten off the locomotive. He's going up to get his truck. He's going to pull on south and then they'll probably back it down into the yard track. I like flat spots on that wheel. Loaded car is full of plastic. That's the insulation to make wire with. Grain car and more plastic. That's a loaded grain car. It's going down to the grain silo. I think it's a soybean silo down there just west of Elberton. He's got a truck crunk up. Alright, I'm probably not going to get any more. Alright, thank you. This train's going to go up the hill around the corner. Conductor's going to go down there and line them back into the side and then bring him back here to get his vehicle. Welcome to Abbeville, y'all. Hope you're having fun. God bless y'all. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I just walked down to the depot. That's the depot where it used to be. And I hear a train coming at me as soon as I got down here. I don't see him yet. He's blew at the crossing at the bottom of the hill. He'll be coming on up the hill. I'm gonna get on the other side of the track, just get in the shade. Alright, thank y'all. She's pulling very hard down through there. I'll get more. Alright, I see the headlights from it. Alright, auto wreck train, southbound, headed to Atlanta, 2 engines on the head end. Headed to Atlanta, fresh crew out of Greenwood. Alright, these are double stack cars. They carry trucks and vans and stuff like that. They don't carry automobiles. Fresh crew out of Greenwood going to Atlanta. I think we got DPU coming up. Maybe not. These are all empty cars that are headed back to Ohio. They're going up the Jawtooth area. I've seen him get pictures of this train before. Blue EOT on the bottom end. Headed up the hill. Headed to Atlanta. Alright, I'll get more later if something else comes. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we got a northbounder coming at us. Coal train headed northbound downhill. This is a loaded coal train that comes out of Pennsylvania. I think it comes down on Norfolk Southern trackage. Hands off the CSAs, they bring it down to Atlanta, swing it over by us, goes through Greenwood, then it starts heading north, and then it gets over Lawrence and starts heading west on the C&L track. I got DPU coming by. I've been working all day, y'all. This is the first one I've seen in a couple of days. Well-behaved train. They take care of the cars, they don't abuse the cars. Alright, bottom end fixing to come by. Blue EOT on it. Alright, thank y'all. Y'all have a good day. God bless you. Abbeville switcher coming in, y'all. I-474. There's the conductor. They got these cars from Greenwood, they're pulling them here. Alright, that one's plastic for prismian, that's for insulation for the wire. Got a gauntlet there to pick up granite. Got grain car there, I think that's soybeans in there. We got a 3-bay, a 4-bay, a 4-bay, a 4-bay, a 4-bay, 4-bay. I don't know, that 3-bay one might be something different, I don't know. So all these are loaded grainers, they're going down to the grain silo down in Georgia. But they're probably gonna go down and switch the train out. The conductor's leaving to go pick the engineer up, so they might be just backing it into the yard and parking it, I don't know. Alright, thank y'all. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I've been up here a couple hours waiting on the train. We got one coming now. Sure sounds loud and noisy. NC70 on the front. Engineers waving at me. Got some squeaky wheels, they're pulling hard, y'all. Got loads of steel coming up. That's about 4 or 5 inch thick steel over there. Going to Alabama to make shapes out of it, and I see sometimes it's being shipped north. Alright, those are empty box cars. Those are empty plastic cars or center closed. Empty cement hopper, empty grainer, gonna be filled up again. Some more center flows. Some more steel, y'all. Big thick stuff. Lawrenceburg and Western, 2 of them. Some more grinders, they're empty, going to be filled up again. Procar, acid, they look like they were loaded. Loaded gondolas, high Saigon. Another hot day in Abbeville, y'all. I got some wood chips in there. Federal Paperboard Companies. Got 4 of those cars. Federal got 1 Southern. Cement hoppers, empty. empty tank car. The more high-side gondolas got some scrap metal in them. 3 bay cover hoppers, they're empty. 4 bay cover hopper is empty. Center beam, empty. Got straps laying on the ground. Magnesium hydride solution and corn syrup in those tank cars. Another center beam empty. Center flows, cement hopper, tank car, center flow, high side gondolas, they're empty. Bottom end coming by. Blue EOT on the bottom end. Now that train is going slow enough, it might be going to stop at the south end, which means we might have another train coming through. I'm going to walk down here and check the signal out. Alright, thank you. Oh, we got red over red north down, so I don't think there's going to be any trains coming through out of the south. Alright, thank you. And that's a big train, and he's still pulling south, so he's not stopping, it doesn't look like. He is getting slower. It does look like he's going to stop down there, I don't know. Nah, he's still rolling. Alright, thank you. Train out of Greenwood, heading towards Atlanta. Refrigerator cars. Hey, buddy. I don't know what they carry them, high-side gondolas. Could be rock, gravel. I don't think those are for coal. That's Highway 72 down there. That's a new bridge. I took photographs of them building the new bridge. Trying to stand in the shade now. Three bay covered hoppers, all empty. They going back to get something. Going out west. Shiny rims on there that show they come out of Hamlet. Some of them are shinier than others. Oh, that's interesting. (2448) molten sulfur, hot molten sulfur. Those are empty cars though, unless it's a real light load. Big old flat car, CSXT. New York Central, Seaboard Coastline, SCL, CSX. That's where the S and CSX comes from, the Seaboard. Got some steel on it. I hear that goes to Alabama. They'll make shapes out of it and start sending it back this way. Some thick steel there, y'all. Real thick one there. Some more thick stuff. ALY, I don't know what railroad that one is. GATX, General American Tank Car. LRS, I don't know who that is. That's a railroad. Bottom end coming by. Blue end of train device. Nice warm day today. Might mean we got one coming at us. It's moving kind of slow.